Hey guys, welcome to MGT 201. This is again Maisha Taslim, you're one of the course instructors. Now, I'm going to cover chapter 7, motivation concept. Now, before starting this chapter, please do note that this chapter is extremely important, not only for all the assessments, it is important for final and it is also important for your next courses as well. So let's get started, okay? What is motivation? If I actually ask you what is motivation, how do you actually, what should you say? Now, motivation, in simple word, motivation is what? A desire to do something, right? This is called motivation, willingness to do something. But as per the book, okay, this is the bookish definition. As per the book, we define motivation as the processes that account for an individual's intensity, direction, and persistence of effort toward attaining a goal. Now, have you understood something? Well, I have not understood anything. So let me give that definition in my own way, okay? And I'm writing those things in the slide so it's easier for you to read as well. Now let's see. Motivation is the process, simple process, which actually helps an individual. What type of help? Motivation is a process which helps an individual to attain a goal. Now, it can be a goal, it can be an objective as well, okay? So, motivation is the process which helps an individual to attain a goal. Now, how am I supposed to attain this goal? I'm talking that motivation is the process which helps an individual to attain a goal. But how am I supposed to attain? There must be some way, right? Motivation will help that individual to attain that goal with the help of three elements. These three elements are intensity, direction, and persistence in terms of effort. That means persistence means consistency. Now, with the help of these three elements, if a person is successful in attaining a goal or objective, we can say that the person is motivated enough. So now it gets simple, right? Now it gets easier to understand. Let me give the definition one more time. Now, what am I saying? Motivation is simply a process which will help an individual, of course, to attain a certain or specific goal. How? With the help of three elements. These three elements are number one, intensity, number two, direction, number three, persistence. What type of persistence? What type of consistency I'm talking about? Persistence means consistency. Now, what type of consistency I'm talking about? I'm talking about consistency in terms of effort. So these are the three elements you need to have in order to prove that you are motivated enough regarding something. Now, the question is, see, the minions are actually asking that. So now the question is, why these three elements are important? I have actually said that these three elements are really important. Now, the question is why? Why these three elements are important? Let me give you a simple example, okay? Suppose, take my example, okay? I'm giving my example. I'm saying that I'm highly motivated to start diet. I will start dieting from today onwards. So by this statement, can you actually say that I am actually motivated enough? Is there any proof? Just because I'm saying that I'm motivated to start a diet, do you actually think I'm actually motivated to do that thing? Of course not, right? There should be some solid evidence. There should be some proof that, okay, let me see whether you're motivated or not. Now, I have said that I'm motivated that I will start dieting from today onwards. But after stating that, I have ordered a burger from Chilox or Matt Chef. Oh, trust me, Matt Chef's burger are really good. Anyways, now, do you think there is any consistency between my statement and the action that I did? Of course not, right? So, of course, you can say that, Miss, you said that you will start diet and you have just ordered a burger from Matchep. of course you're not motivated. I'm sorry, I'm not convinced, right? So in order to convince, in order to prove that you are actually motivated, this is why these three elements are really important. Now, since these three elements are really, really important, let's get started to know these elements, right? Now, the first one, intensity. What is intensity? Intensity means how hard a person tries. Now, of course, if someone is motivated, he will really work hard, right? Don't you think that? If I'm motivated to start dieting, I will really work hard. Really work hard on what? I will try to avoid all the junk foods. I will try to eat healthy. I will try doing some exercises. I will really work hard for that goal, right? So, of course, intensity is important in order to prove that you are motivated. So number one element is done. Second one, direction. Now, effort that is channeled toward and consistent with goals. That means whatever or however you are actually giving your effort, that effort should be in the right direction. Now, if I say that I'm motivated and I will work hard, but whatever I'm doing, it's actually not going towards my goal. It's actually going in any other direction, but that direction is not leading towards the goal. Do you think my hard work has any kind of value? Of course not, right? That means not only hard work is enough, that hard work or effort should be channeled toward and consistent with your goals. That means whatever your goal is, your hard work should actually go in that direction. Otherwise, there is no benefit of that hard work. Isn't it normal? Isn't it logical? So, of course, the second one is direction. So, two elements are done, right? We have understood these two elements. Now, number three, persistence. Persistence means how long a person can maintain the effort, the consistency of the performance. Now, suppose since I have said that I will start diet. Now, I have maintained all the things. I have eaten healthy. I have avoided junk food. I'm doing some exercise, but it's not consistent. It's not in a consistent basis. Why? Because maybe I have done all these things for 3 days, and then after 3 days, on the fourth day, I have started to eat junk food again. So, do you think I would be able to achieve my goal, or do you think I am actually motivated enough? No. That means whatever your hard work is, it should be directed towards the right path. Not only that, your effort should be consistent until you actually achieve your goal. Otherwise, of course, there is no way someone can say that you're motivated. So, do you get my point? And do you get why these three elements are important in motivation? So, intensity means how hard a person tries. That means how hard I'm working. And that hard work should be directed towards the right path. And of course, that hard work or performance should be consistent. Otherwise, if you perform 2 days in a row in a very effective manner, and after that on the third day you start performing in a very weaker mode, or you are not performing up to the mark, do you think people will say that you are motivated? No. Why? Because in reality, if you are actually motivated towards something, no matter what you will give your effort, no matter how the struggle is, no matter how the obstacles are, you will eventually overcome all those things and you will be able to achieve your goal. This is how motivation actually works. So next time, if someone is said that, no, I'm really motivated, just do not believe. Observe their action, observe their activity, and then you actually give your opinion that whether that person was motivated or that person was just actually saying something without any logic. This is why these three elements are really important in motivation. Now, do you get the definition? Motivation is the process that actually helps an individual to attain a goal with the help of three elements, and that three elements are intensity, direction, and persistence. So, clear regarding the definition? Okay. So I don't know why I'm saying okay, because maybe it's a habit of mine that I used to say this a lot in my physical classes. So organizational perspective. Now let's try to connect this motivation concept with organizational perspective. Since we are actually studying organizational behavior, we should actually try to connect or apply all the theory in terms of organization's perspective. Now, in terms of organization perspective, just read the statement. If an employee works really hard consistently towards the right direction to achieve his organizational goal, we can say that the employee is really motivated, right? You can actually say that if an employee actually works really hard and if his performance is consistent enough, and the performance or the hard work he is doing is actually towards the right direction, the direction which actually leads to attaining the goal, organizational goal, so in that case we definitely can say that the employee is really motivated. Now in this statement, can you identify the three elements: intensity, persistence, and direction? Intensity means really the employee is really working hard. Direction or direction is the right direction towards the organizational goal, right? And which one is persistence? Can you identify? This one is persistence. That means persistent means consistently. So of course that employee is working hard in a consistent manner. So this is how you can actually relate the motivation concept in organizational perspective. Now, how it works in personal life. Since I was talking about this diet thing, now let me give you a real life example. And when I'm saying real life example, it's a first hand experience, okay? So back in 2018, after my pregnancy, I became huge. I was 73 kg at that time, okay? Now of course for me that was a lot of weight, trust me. So I was motivated that I need to lose the weight at any cost. No matter what, I need to lose the weight. Now if you really want to see my that face picture, go to BRAQ website, search Maisha Tasnim, and you will see that picture. And then compare that picture with the first introductory video. Remember in MGT 201 I gave one introductory video, right? And you will get to see the difference. Anyways, now let's get back to the personal example. Now I was really motivated to lose some weight. Now I really worked hard. That means I have fulfilled the intensity level. I really worked hard. For the next 3 to 4 months, I was under a nutritionist. So I did not do anything without the consult of my nutritionist. So I really worked hard. Not only work hard, it was directed on the right way, because it was directed towards my goal of losing my weight. And persistence, yes, there was not a single meal that I cheated. There was nothing. Never have I ever cheated on that time phase. So see, after that 3 or 4 months, I became from 73. I actually became 46 kg. Now you tell me, was I motivated? What do you think? Of course I was motivated, and I actually proved, not by only stating that I'm highly motivated to start a diet, but I have proven that by showing my activity. I have proven that by through my activity. This is how actually you can observe motivation. Do you get my point? So think about something and try to relate your personal life with this motivation concept, and I'm 100% sure you can actually come up with some of the ideas. Now you may actually ask that why Miss is sharing her personal experience. I'm sharing my personal experience, that this is how you actually should write if someone asks your own opinion. We have actually given this type of scenario in quiz and in midterm, remember? So whenever someone someone is asking, or whenever there are questions regarding your own opinion, try to relate yourself, try to give example, specific example from your own life. And if you don't have that example, try to create those examples. That is why I actually have particularly selected my story to incorporate that thing in this motivation chapter. I hope now you actually have a clear idea that how you should write this type of answer if the question is what is your opinion. No, you should not actually give any kind of generic example. For example, the personal life example, do you think this is generic? Of course not. This is based on my own life example. And if in the question, if in the exam you actually write using your own example, if the question asks, okay, if the question does not ask, you do not have to do that. So if the question asks that from your experience or from your opinion, what do you think, you need to give your own example, you need to give your own understanding, your own thought. This is how you actually need to write. So okay, so I hope you actually have understood the whole concept of motivation. Now in this whole chapter we are going to learn 5 theories. The first 3 theories are from early theory of motivation. Now what is early theory of motivation? The early theory is motivation. Maybe in real life, in practical life, it's not valid, but of course there are some of these 3 theories are still valid. Trust me, when I will actually explain all the 3 theories in next videos, you will automatically can apply and can actually connect themselves. Now these early theories, they actually give you the basic, or they actually helped the other contemporary theories to get a shape. Other contemporary theories are these 2 theories, goal setting theories and expectancy theories. Now what is early theories and what is contemporary theories? Early theories means that these theories were actually developed in earlier stages, and based on these early theories, we are actually getting the contemporary or new theories of motivation. Now in early theories, we have Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, extremely important. And I think you will get this theory in your MGT 211 course as well. The second one is Herzberg's 2-factor theory. The third one is McClelland's theory of needs. Now, first theory and number third, these 2 theories are different. Although both actually focus need theory, but see the titles are different as well. One is Maslow. Maslow is the name of a person. One is Maslow's theory, and McClelland, also another person's name, and McClelland's need theory. So of course, if both the persons are different, their theory is going to be different as well, right? And the second one is Herzberg theory. And in the contemporary theories, we will see goal setting theory and expectancy theory. Both theories are really very much practical and relatable with practical or real life. And also the early theories, these 3 theories are also very relatable with the real life, trust me. So this was the first video of motivation. I hope you have understood the concept well, and see you in the next video then. Take care.